Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. Look what I got behind me. Yeah, it's a 75 Bronco, and this baby is hot ginger metallic and looking sweet. She's been on the rotisserie, got a lot of upgrades. Under the hood, we got a 1991 302. It's a blueprint engine, been all gone through. Just everything about this Bronco's looking sweet. You can see the paintwork on the grill looking beautiful. Just everything about it is gorgeous. And I tell you what, my hat is off to the guy that laid this paint down. You want to talk about smooth? It's just about as smooth as it can be. And then the body work on it is phenomenal. She is straight as an arrow. Now I know you see a lot of these Broncos out there for sale. Now you've got to do your due diligence, get underneath these babies and check them out. We're going to put this one up on the lift so you can see just how beautiful the bottom sides are. Now a lot of guys drag these babies out of the barn, paint them up, and you think they look good, but all the rubber's all pitted. You can see that all the rubber's looking good here, all the chrome's looking good. I mean, just everything about this thing is off the hook. Now they blacked out the door handles, which is very cool. And check out the interior on this baby. Look at that door. Look at the finish on the door. I mean, the paintwork on the inside is just as beautiful as the paintwork on the outside. It's got a custom steering wheel in it. It is a 4-speed, so you get to shift gears. And you can see that it's got aftermarket seats in it. It's got a nice roll bar in it. Can't wait to peel the top off of this baby. It's got a nice dash pad, and look at the gauges there. Now the gauges are in the stock location, but as you can see, those are aftermarket gauges. They look very, very nice. Just everything about the truck is amazing. Beautiful job on the restoration on this one. The fender flares look good. The top is in great shape. And then there's the wheels and tires, man. Check this baby out. Even a spare. Isn't that beautiful? Great big old BFG on there. As you look down the passenger side, she's looking sweet and straight as an arrow. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we do not do any consignment whatsoever. That means we own this truck. So we did our homework and checked it out before we bought it. The first thing that happens to every vehicle here is they go up on the lift so we can inspect them, so we can answer every one of your questions when you call Tom at 248-974-9513. Call him anytime. All right, let's take this Bronco for a ride, man. I tell you what, this is one beautiful machine right here, guys. And she's a 4-speed. And I gotta show off just a little bit whenever we've got a truck or a car that has a real good turning radius. I like to show off a little bit. Of course, there's a semi truck there, so we'll do it right here. Watch this. It's so freaking cool that this thing can turn around this small of a radius. Isn't this amazing? Man, these things are cool. Of course, you got to turn the wheel about 14 times to do that. And then this thing is actually a 4-speed, but it's got granny gear. So that's what you use when you need to pull out a tree stump or you need to pull your buddy out of the mud or something. So yeah, you can take off in second in this and drive it. Now these old Broncos are just cool as can be, and they're hot as a firecracker right now. So give us a call at 248-974-9513. And don't forget, we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just call Tom and he'll tell you how easy that process is. Also, if you want help with financing, we've got several bankers that we can help you finance it with. Or you can go right online at VanguardMotorsales.com and you can fill out that paperwork right online. So we're gonna get this baby up and inspect it. There's one of our guys out test driving one of the cars right now. And don't forget, this is a 1975 jacked up big tire Bronco. So this baby does not drive like your wife's Escalade. This baby drives like a 1975 Bronco that's been lifted. Again, I just love the turning radius on this thing. I used to take my Jeep out in the woods, and a lot of times you get out there in the woods and have to get around them trees and all that. I actually had an axe in my Jeep because one time I got in there and I had nowhere to go. I couldn't back up because it was muddy, and so I ended up having to chop down a tree so I could get out. I'll tell you, a lot of good times. That's one of the things that I'd probably do with this. We'd be out in the sand dunes. The cool thing is it's got that real nice bed liner on the bottom side. So you get under there with your power washer, you can get her all cleaned up and get it ready for a show. But you can also take it out to the sand dunes and have some fun with it too. Strip this top off. It's got this nice roll bar in it. She's ready to go, guys. So call Tom anytime. He can tell you all about this thing. Now we're right outside the Motor City here and we're close to the airport. So if you'd like to check this baby out in person, just give us a holler at 248-974-9513. Also, keep an eye on Facebook and our website for new inventory. We've always got new stuff coming in. Now, I just dropped it from 4th down here into 2nd. So you got synchros in 2nd. You need to be at almost a complete stop to put it in 1st gear because there's no synchros in 1st gear. Oh, I wanted to tell you a little bit about the shifters down here too. One of these engages the 4-wheel drive and the other one engages either high or low range. So you can really put it in low range. So we're gonna put this baby up in the air for you right now. All right, we're underneath this Bronco now, and man, it's pretty under here. You gotta look at the bottom side of every one of these things. Look at this one. She's gorgeous. As you can see, brand new chrome. It's got an aftermarket tank in it. Looks like it's a custom build. You see all brand new bushings and bolts and the springs. Now it does have a lift kit on it, and it does have a body lift on it also. We got the Ford 9-inch here with the 355 gear in it. It is an open rear end. Now on the drums and the brakes, the guys will pull those all apart, make sure they're in good working order and installed correctly. But I see brand new hardware here, brand new lines. Just everything under here is looking sweet. This exhaust system's tucked up in here real nice. You see it's got a single muffler on it. Looks like a brand new drive shaft. Got the sticker there from the manufacturer. Parking brakes all hooked up. Looks like I've got new fuel lines, new brake lines, new wiring and everything going front to back. I've got a new process transfer case and a new process 435 4-speed. Now, the previous owner tells me this is new. I'm assuming that meant it's a rebuilt unit. Everything under here is nice and clean. You can see it's got the Dana 44, of course, same gear set up front here as in the back. Disc brakes up front, backing plates look new, ball joints are definitely new. Everything about this thing's just slick as can be. You can see the frame is all painted up, looking good. Bottom side of this motor's all painted up, looking good. Stock appearing starter on it, stock fuel pump. That's what that thing is, a fuel pump. It's stock, it looks like it's brand new. Then you can see the radiator, bottom side of it looks like it's brand new also. We've got a stabilizer here. All of the steering gear here all looks like it's brand new pieces. Everything under here looking good. The springs look new, the shocks look new, and they've coated these wheel wells just like they did the rest of the thing with that bed liner material, and it's the same color as the truck. And then we have the wheels. Man, do these look good or what? They look similar to the stock Ford wheel, which is very cool. But these babies are 17 inches. These are 285 70 17s up front. Of course, we got the worn lockout hubs, and that looks like a new unit also. As you look from the bottom up here, you see everything looking sweet on this thing, just straight as an arrow. Show them these body mounts right here. Looks like about 1.5 inches 1.5" body mount lift right there. And you can see those floorboards are looking good. And then out back here, we should have the same size tire. 285, 70, 17s back here also. And then look at that wheel well. Look how nice and clean that is. Like I said, a lot of people are dragging these Broncos out of barns, throwing a paint job on them, leaving all stock, you know, from the 1970s. This one has been completely done top to bottom. Let's get under the hood. All right, look under the hood here. We have got a 302 here. It's a, I believe they said a 91 model, so it's a roller motor. It's got a Holley 4-barrel on there. That's a 600 CFM Holley. It's got a brand new distributor. Yeah, it is an HEI distributor, guys. They do make HEI distributors for Fords. It is a blueprint motor, so it is a fresh rebuild on the motor. Which is very cool. Again, we talked about the radiator when we were underneath, and then you can see this coating again on the body under the hood here. I mean, it's a really neat coating. It's nice and hard, so it'll clean up nice. We got power brakes, power steering. The headers look like they're stainless steel, and they're all polished up. And you can see the chrome valve covers, the aluminum intake there. You can see all the wiring looks new. It does have a brand new aftermarket wiring harness in the entire truck. All the hoses are new, all the lines are new. You can see even right down to the shocks on the hood. That is so cool. And then they coated the bottom side of the hood. Not only does that coating protect it, it helps cut down on noise. I mean, just everything on this truck is neat as a pin, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.